Welcome to the top 10 songs that represent heavy metal. Now the criteria for this list, it can be any song from any genre of metal. It's just the top 10 songs that come to mind, and the top 10 songs you would play someone who doesn't know the bands, doesn't know the songs. What are the first things that come to mind, and what would you show those people? Now with the housekeeping out the way, let's get started with my number 10. So my number 10 is probably the first thing that comes to mind, and it is Stargazer by Rainbow, with just one of the best guitar parts in ever, from one of the best heavy metal albums. You could say hard rock, but come on, it's heavy metal. Dio sings amazingly on this, the guitar just weeps in the song. It's a staple, it's amazing, it's coming here at number 10. Number 9, it's Painkiller by Judas Priest, one of the most heavy, intense, aggressive heavy metal songs you could ever hear. Full throttle, full force to the face, it's amazing. Rob Halford is a genius, the singing is off the charts, and the drum intro, come on, it's fantastic. This song has to be the first thing that comes to mind, and it is for me, and it's here at number 9.
Holy diver, you've been down too long in the midnight sea.
So number 8 is Holy Diver. I know, another Dio pick, but come on, he is the god of heavy metal. It is Dio, and Holy Diver is one of the greatest songs ever written, and he sings it perfectly, and it's another song that comes to mind when someone says heavy metal. Next up, of course, Iron Maiden has to be here. Hallowed Be Thy Name is my pick. Could have picked Run to the Hills or The Trooper. Those are big as well, or Fear of the Dark. But Hallowed Be Thy Name was always my favourite. Very theatrical, but it's perfect live. It's like one of the greatest live songs ever. One of the greatest songs ever from one of the greatest albums ever. And yeah, Hallowed Be Thy Name, it has to be here.
Now in darkness, world stops turning. Ashes where the body's burning.
Come on, you don't think I'd forget Sabbath now? War Pigs is my choice for the Sabbath song. Again, a lot of songs to choose from, just like Iron Maiden. I could have picked Paranoid. I could have picked Iron Man as well, even though I'm not big into that. Or Sweet Leaf. I love Sweet Leaf. But I'm going to go with, of course, War Pigs. It's a longer song. It's very political. It's just an anthem. The guitar's amazing, the bass is great, the singing by Ozzy, fantastic. It's one of the greatest heavy metal songs of all time, and that's why it's here. Come on, Metallica had to make it. It's Metallica. They have metal in the name. Master of Puppets is the choice here. Again, could have picked, Ride the Lightning, One, Enter Sandman. Lots of big heavy metal anthems that people like to think of when someone says the name heavy metal, but Master of Puppets is the one. Master! It gets stuck in your head all the time. It's one of the greatest heavy metal songs of all time, and it's the first thing that comes into my head.
Overkill! Overkill! Overkill!
Now, this one is probably a shocker. The rest, fairly standard, but Overkill by Motorhead. Yeah, I didn't pick Ace of Spades, that's the big one, but I think Overkill's just a better representation of heavy metal. It's just more aggressive, it's faster, it's not like on the radio. I don't know, it just feels more heavy metal to me, and it's probably one of my favourite Motorhead songs of all time. Absolute classic, comes to my mind. Overkill, go listen to it right now. Great song. Now for something completely different, Hall of the Mountain King by Savatage. This is heavy metal. This song is pure heavy metal. from the amazing singing shrieks to the just amazing rhythmic guitar, the melodies within. It's pure heavy metal, and I love it, and it has to make it here on this list. Holy Wars is next by Megadeth. Again, this can encapsulate any genre, so it's just the first 10 songs that come to mind that you think perfectly represent heavy metal, and Holy Wars just does it. Again, it's politically motivated, just like a lot of thrash bands. It's just as iconic as Master of Puppets, if not a little bit better. I do love Holy Wars. Again, Megadeth has some great songs I could pick here as well. Tornado of Souls easily could have been here as well. And Symphony of Destruction, great song, but I'm going to go with Holy Wars. It's too good. And last but not least, Raining Blood from Rain in Blood. Come on. The epitome of heavy metal, of aggressive, extreme heavy metal, this is it. I love Slayer, always loved Slayer, and it's a toss-up between Angel of Death and Raining Blood, but I'm going to give it to Raining Blood just because of that raining intro and that come on, that melody is too infectious. I love it. It's rounding off the list for the top 10 songs that represent heavy metal. Hopefully you guys had some fun. Let me know again down below the top 10 songs that you would choose to represent heavy metal. Have you actually got anyone else into heavy metal from some of these songs? Let me know down below, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.